Welcome to the Draftaholics. I'm your host today with Joey G Money Janoffi, and we got a newcomer on the podcast making a first-time appearance, Tom Moore, all the way from Michigan. What's going on, Tom?
What's going on, Mike? How you doing today?
I'm good. You excited to be on the podcast or what?
Yeah, man, I'm excited to be part of this. It seems like it's gonna be a good time.
I know
Tommy
we
bringing
tried
in some more personality today. I love it, buddy. I love having you here tonight.
a little more
Appreciate
accent.
You guys got the accent, not me.
We got some country with us today.
All right, today we're going to be drafting green characters. Very simple. It's just the best green characters of all time. We're going to do a 6-round draft, snake order. We determined the draft order beforehand. It's going to go Joe, then Tom, then myself. So this is going to be a short, so let's just kick it off without messing around too much. Joe, you're on the clock.
I'm going to take the wisest green character you can possibly take. Give me Yoda.
Yoda, first
Fair to
pick.
say, but he's the smartest, wisest. Lead me to victory.
Yeah,
That's a great choice, man. That's a great choice.
third overall for mine. I was hoping he dropped to me. I kind of thought he wasn't going to, but Tom, where are you going number 2?
Number 2, I'm going quite the opposite side in the size margin. I'm going Mr. Godzilla himself.
Oh, Godzilla. Not where I thought you were going right there.
Where'd you think I was gonna go there, Mikey?
Well, I'm not giving away any secrets. I'm not giving away anything.
A lot of picks left. You can't do that, but you can't go wrong with Godzilla. He tears down cities.
Yes, sir. He's the man. Love him.
Yeah, our Asian viewers may not like that, but it's okay.
Well, that's why before the draft, I made sure I was like, hey, if it came out when it was black and white, but we know they're green, it's considered green. Godzilla was part of that statement that I made. So,
yes, sir.
All right. I got
Mikey,
picks
who you
3
got?
and 4. My 1 and my 2 stayed with me. I'm going with, first of all, the most adorable dinosaur in the world. Give me Yoshi, my favorite character of all time. Fucking love that guy. Whenever it's mainly Mario Kart. I was a huge fan of Mario Kart 64. I would not play that game unless I was Yoshi. I don't give a fuck.
You're one of those fucking people.
Yeah. I don't know. I just
Jesus
like
Christ.
Yoshi so much that I didn't want to play the game unless I was Yoshi. And yeah, it's kind of, it's a bitch move, but whatever. You got to do it.
It is what it is. Right?
My second,
Typical.
I'm staying in the video game world. My favorite video game of all time is Zelda Ocarina of Time. So give me Link. Link, the main character there. I mean, any Zelda you want to go with, Link is the main guy, and he's a badass.
So great pick. My wow wasn't about him going there. Didn't put him on my list.
You didn't put Link on your list.
I didn't. Just total off the top of my head on this list. Forgot about Link.
Can't forget about Link. He's a classic.
Classic. And shout out to you for saying Link and not Zelda, by the way, which is a common misconception.
I knew I wouldn't do that, but I was embarrassed for one of you two if you drafted Zelda.
I appreciate the pre-embarrassment. Thank you so much. It's my pick now, correct?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, sir.
All right, so with my pick, I'm going to take the ultimate hype man on planet Earth, Mr. Mike Wazowski himself. We all want a guy like Mike Wazowski in our life, helping us get through the day, training to get that scare record, okay? Without Mike, Sully doesn't get that record.
So obliviously dumb. Like, he is so happy to be in the background of everything, he doesn't even realize it.
Did you see me?
Oh man, I am very shocked on the way this draft is going because you got your top 2, Rossi. I don't know if Tom got his top 2 or not. I'm getting my top 2.
All right,
Kermit the Frog, man. I mean, how is Kermit not in those top picks? I mean, the fact I'm getting him on the way back. I mean, was Miss Piggy bringing him down for you guys? I mean, what's not to like about Kermit the Frog? He sings, he acts, he's funny, witty. I mean,
he's on my list. I mean, but for me, Yoshi and Link still being there, there's nothing I can do, and I couldn't risk them not coming back to me. It's my 2 favorite green characters.
I love Kermit, but he hides in the masses with all those characters. You know what I'm saying? There's too many Muppets in my book, so
Ah,
I like it.
God.
Good choice, but that wasn't anywhere on my list.
Man. All right, we gotta get off this. Gotta get off this because I'm offended by this. But anyway, to go and kick off the third round, where am I gonna go now? I'm gonna take one that touches my heart, and he's one of my favorite Batman villains. Is
Oh,
Give me the Riddler.
Riddler.
especially the Jim
Wow.
Carrey version. I mean, obviously, we all know from the movie thing. I love Jim Carrey movies when we talked about 21 and shit. But the Riddler, man, couldn't beat it.
That's a great one. Great villain too. Great villain.
I had the Riddler as one of my sleeper picks to possibly get with the last pick because I didn't think you guys did shit for research. And I was like, no, there's no way they think of the Riddler.
Oh, he was like I said, he was probably my favorite of the Batman movie villains.
That's a great pick, actually. Tom, where you going?
So I can't believe he's still on the board, in my personal opinion. Everybody's friendly green guy who has a swamp and a friend donkey who we all love.
Seriously.
Shrek himself. I can't believe I'm getting him with the 9th pick. That dude is a legend. Absolute legend. So
that is an absolute steal in the third round.
I agree
with that. Don't get me wrong. The Riddler, I didn't think I'd get him on the way back, and he's my favorite. But I also didn't expect Kermit. I thought I was going Shrek with 6, the way things were starting to fall. But can't go wrong with that.
No, sir.
Who doesn't love some Shrek?
Wow, I got back to back here, and I don't know where this is not falling the way that I thought it was going to be falling at all.
It's been like that for all of us, apparently.
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna go with a character similar to Joe's first pick, also known as Baby Yoda. Okay. I'm gonna go with Grogu. Grogu. You can't. I mean, same species, but that's a whole different show, whole different character. Just in Star Wars. I mean, I have an adorable cast right now. I got Yoshi and Grogu. If if the females of the world are voting on this list, they're going with mine so far. So give me Grogu for the third pick. And then for the fourth pick, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna do it just because it's gonna piss Tom off, and it's making me mad that he's still there. But give me the Hulk. I don't know how he's still there in round 4. And I can't let the Hulk slip past round 4. He's not even one of my favorite characters, but to get him in round 4, yeah, I'll take the Hulk. And plus, I have so much cuteness going on. I needed a tough guy.
That's a good pick. I do have him on my list pretty high, but I couldn't pass up Mike Wazowski when I saw he was slipping. So I do think the Hulk is a great choice no matter which way you look at it. Good job, Mikey.
Hey, thanks. Tom, you're up.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go with the classic that everybody knows, everybody loves. We love them, especially around the Christmas time. Give me the Grinch, baby. Give me the Grinch.
I thought he was dropping.
Oh, man. That's the Grinch who stole Christmas. The greatest Christmas movie cartoon I've ever seen.
Now I'm pissed. I didn't go Grinch with 3 and Riddler 4.
Yeah, you could have had Riddler all day, brother.
Yeah, seriously. Tom, let me ask you, Tom, just to make Joe even more pissed. If I didn't go Hulk, would you have went the Hulk over the Grinch right there?
I would have went the Hulk right there over Grinch, yes.
And then the Grinch would have dropped to you.
Rocky, you did that just to make yourself fucking happy.
Of course. Anything that pisses you off makes me happy.
Motherfucker.
There you go.
All right.
I mean, no, Joe, I wouldn't have.
All right. The only, I mean, you guys both got some aggression with Mike having the Hulk, you having Godzilla. I'm gonna take somebody who's got some fighting in it, and I'm gonna take my favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And for me, Michelangelo's the best.
Yes.
There's nobody cooler, nobody better. Nunchucks, the pizza, the catch. Come on, man. Give me Michelangelo all day long.
Yeah,
great one.
Tom, I mean, your name's technically Michael too, so I'm assuming growing up as a kid, anything that has your name is your favorite. So obviously, Michelangelo's the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle there is.
Actually, it was my favorite until Raphael was the first person I heard swear in a movie when he said, "Damn it!" And that's when I started to really love Raphael instead. So, your pick, Mikey.
No,
Or is it
it's
my
Joe
pick?
again.
No,
it's
no,
Joe
no.
That's
again.
right, Snake. My
We're
bad. My bad.
looping around. We're looping around. Fuck. I only have 2 picks left. I can't do what I was hoping to do here. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a guy who starts so many people's mornings across the world with happiness and rainbows and horseshoes and clovers and blue moons.
The Leprechaun?
Give me Lucky the Leprechaun.
Okay. Okay.
Who puts more smile on people's faces than Lucky the Leprechaun?
Yeah, I don't know. I did not see that pick coming at all. Great character though. He sells a lot of Lucky
Sells
Charms.
things, happy with the kids on the commercials. Come on,
Oh, yeah.
man. Brings everybody joy.
Marketing genius. Tom, where you going? Pick 5.
All right. I am going to. We got 2 picks left, right?
Yes.
You do, yeah.
All
you
right.
and Mike do.
All right, perfect. I am going to go with similar to what we went with the Ninja Turtles, but it's a different group. It's a live action group, and I'll tell you, nobody made me more excited than the Green Power Ranger when my man was getting dragons from the sea with his whistle sword. I love it. And his name happened to be Tommy, which, like we just talked about, always tends to be our favorite. So that's my pick.
I love that pick.
I didn't have Power Rangers on here, but I wasn't a Power Rangers kid. I never watched them growing up. I don't know why, but it just wasn't my thing.
I watched them. I just didn't even think of like the Green Power Ranger because I think 1.2 he was gold later on. This Tommy was, and
the white and gold
didn't even freaking come into my mind. That was a good one, Tom.
Thank you.
All right, my 5th pick. I got back to back, so it doesn't really matter. I let this one slide. He actually, if I was picking in order of my favorites, he would have been my 3rd pick. But I knew that he would kind of slide down and no one would think about him. And Joe, I don't even know if you know who this is, but give me Master Chief from Halo.
Oh yeah,
the original, just the playable character through the whole thing. If you grew up in the early 2000s like we did, and you had the Xbox, you played Halo, you loved Master Chief, you dominated that game. So, and he was green, so he fits this category.
Yes,
my whole list is basically video games. So, all right. 6th and final pick. I'm gonna stay away from video games. I'm gonna pick one kind of off the board here. Tom, after I make this pick, if you could please do the accent because you're better at it than I am. But go ahead and put Marvin the Martian on my board.
Oh, darn it,
Tom,
man.
You could do the accent, right? Was you that could do it?
I don't think so. I think that might have been Stevie.
Maybe it was Steve.
Marvin the Martian. Can't go wrong with the Looney Tune character.
Oh, Marvin the Martian's great. And I actually just saw a little tidbit of information about Marvin the Martian the other day that made me quite happy. That he was the official for the Space Jam movie because he's part alien and a Looney Tune. So he couldn't play either side, so he was the referee. Put that in your own knowledge bank. Yeah.
Look at
Blew
that.
my mind too. I was like, holy shit, that's true. My God.
We're teaching the people of America, Tom.
That's right.
This is why it was big to have you tonight.
I appreciate you all for inviting me. Thank you so much. And with my final pick of the evening, I believe it is my pick. Yes, I'm going to take one that gets a bad rap because of a terrible movie by that Canadian handsome man. But I'm going to take the Green Lantern, my friend, because with his imagination, he can create anything with that ring. And that pretty much seals it up for me. My team is stacked, however you see it.
If this was a fighting contest, there's no way your team loses. Godzilla, Shrek, Green
Mike
Power
Wazowski,
Ranger,
though. He'll be the hype man, getting everybody ready.
He'll be behind everybody. Let me through. Let me through. All right, Joe, finish us off.
Man, I have too many choices left is my problem. Fuck, man. I really can't believe that my man Oscar is gonna get left off this list. Thought about going to another side of some viewership and bringing in maybe somebody like a Poison Ivy to get the female interest in here. But fuck that. We're just gonna go with things that I like and who I think is one of the coolest characters. And he's got to be a ladies' man. He gets to travel the world. He meets all kind of people. Give me Gecko the Geico. Or
Oh my
Geico the Gecko,
God.
I mean. I said that totally wrong, but to mess it up. None of you saw that coming with the intro, and then I fucked it all up. But anyway.
No idea where you were going with that.
Geico Gecko.
Wow.
The guy travels the world, teaches people about insurance, and I'm sure the ladies love him, man. I mean, who doesn't?
Oh,
How could you
he's
not?
got that
How could you
accent.
not?
The accent, man, kills it with him. You know it.
Wow, Joe, with Lucky the Leprechaun and was it Geico the Gecko, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You just went up the marketing alley right there with the last two picks. There's some big names list, and we're done. We all got 6. That leaves, I mean, Luigi wasn't picked, guys. Luigi
Luigi was right there for me. Luigi was right there for me. It was between those 4 that I mentioned. But then you still had like the Jolly Green Giants off.
Pete's
So you got-
Dragon.
Yeah, I even had Blanca from Street Fighter. I was really debating going
Okay.
depending
Oh,
upon what type of guys you went.
Oh my God, that is you should have done that. But you got Loki, you got Frankenstein, Gamora, Buddy the Elf could have been picked. Peter Pan
Drax.
wasn't picked. Drax.
Pan was
There's a
on
lot
mine.
of. I mean, granted, we only have 6 picks. So there's going to be names left off. But all right, to round it out quick, Joe, you got Yoda, Kermit the Frog, Riddler, Michelangelo, Lucky the Leprechaun, Geico the Gecko. You fucked me up with that now too. Tom, you rounded out with Godzilla, Mike Wazowski, Shrek, the Grinch, Green Power Ranger, and the Green Lantern. And then me, I have Yoshi, Link, Grogu, the Hulk, Master Chief, and Marvin the Martian. Those are some good lists, boys. Who do you think ended up with the best team? Any early votes?
Fighting and not me. I can tell you that.
Yeah, no.
My team
Hey,
is
but hold
getting
on, my man.
destroyed.
You got
There's no-
the Yoda, and not many guys on my list can control things with their brain. You can,
Yeah.
so
That's true.
Yoda might
My-
just be the one that just beats everybody, just takes everybody down.
Between the minds of him and the Riddler, whew, dangerous.
All right, boys. That's it for our short of green characters. We'll be posting this later on. So when you see it posted, leave your comment. Let us know who won. For Mike, Joe, and Tom, we'll see you next time.